guys, welcome back to In Her Element. My name is Sierra. Welcome back to another episode. Your girl is definitely giving sunshine mommy, like just the way that the sun is shining, so am I, like, okay. But your girl is definitely looking way better than how she feels, because the inside of me is just going through a lot, and we gonna get it together. We gonna pull it together, okay? Like I say, just the universe is testing me, in different ways and more than one. I think that's what this is. Whatever that saying is, that is what I'm trying to say. Because, but I'm just so happy that I just don't look how I feel, because that now would be tragic. But anyway, what have I been doing though? Really just trying to stay out the way. Because the shit that is coming my way is on some bullshit. So I'm really trying to stay out the way, because, baby, that's the only way. So, yeah. And I'm also trying, still, focus on, my responsibilities and shit that I got to do day in, day out. School's giving me the fucking flux. I'm trying to get my business together. Like, I'm just trying to, juggle all this shit that I got going on. And I got my family shit going on. It's just like a whole lot of. But like I said, baby, I'm looking better than how I'm feeling, and it's a good sight. Okay, y'all, I know y'all love to do stuff by yourself, for yourself, okay, and especially us being boss women like we are, we need to learn how to delegate, and that's where Fiverr comes in the hand. Like, Fiverr has really saved me so much in this pushing of my pod production that I've been in. It really has helped me, just get some of the back end stuff handled, because baby, all I need to do is show up and look cute, and that's what Fiverr helps me do. Okay, they have anybody that you need to help you with your business, like anything. Like, you need an accountant, you need an assistant, you need a data collector, you need an organizer, you need a manager, like anything you want, you need help with, they got it. Okay, baby. And I'm gonna help you, get some stuff off your plate, because you're looking a little stressed. So use the link, sign up, get a couple of dollars off your first job, okay? And help somebody else, because they're helping you. So, yeah, get to work, sis. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. So, coming off the shelf today is spinning the block. Spinning the block. And I'm not talking about, just spinning it physically. I'm talking about spinning it in all aspects, baby. Okay, we going back to that motherfucking relationship. Okay, rewind from the beginning. Okay, baby, take me back. Is there a song called No. Anyway, so yeah, take me back to the good old days. How do we feel about spinning the block, ladies? My old opinions on spinning the block to what they are now have changed, because the old me, if you would have asked me about spinning the block probably like 2 years ago, or just a couple years ago, I'd be like, I'm not spinning the block on no nigga, when I'm done, this, that, and the third. But now it's a little different. Now that the opportunity might be at my doorstep, it's like, what's the pros of the cons of spinning this block? Okay, what's the pros of the cons of spinning this block? And we finna break it down, so let's get into it. So first, what I want to say is, you have to be ready to spin the block. Like, what comes with spinning the block is not just, okay, I'm gonna come pull up again, we finna kick it, go to the back, smoke us whatever we need to do, get me a burger, chill out and relax, and all is joy, white picket fence. No, spinning the block, it gets crazy when you spin that block again, baby. Like, we in the 4-door Acura, baby. It gets real wild, okay? Like, you never know what could be down that street. So it's just asking yourself, like, are you really ready to go back into that situation? Like, how did the situation end in the first place? Like, it's just a whole lot of feelings that comes with spinning the block that is just tricky and difficult for me. That's why I feel like I stood on the fact that I would never spin the block again, because, baby, I don't want to go back to how I used to be, how all those old feelings. I don't want to go back to the old feelings and the old ways. Baby, not take me back to the old days. No way. Like, but now that it depends on the person, I guess, because if you're spinning the block with a regular ex, I would say, like, why do the same thing, Like, am I really ready to go back to the same shit? Well, if there's, like, time in between that you're spinning the block, I feel like you shouldn't be the same person. If that person that if you're thinking about spinning the block on is the same person, I'm gonna let you know, sis, just my little tip, I guess, don't go back. Why would you want to go back to something that you already know that you already have done? Like, that's like you having a to-do list, right? And you know, you got all your to-do lists, and that's like you going back to Walmart after you went to Walmart and you have everything that you need, but you're just going back to Walmart just because you want to walk around and see the TVs. Like, what? Like, exactly like how that example is pointless. It's pointless to spin the block if they're the same person. Like, no, you need to be a new person with new everything if I'm gonna spin it again, because you could be on the same block, but you could have the house renovated. Like, okay, so baby, come with something new. Cause definitely when I spin the block, I'm definitely different. I'm not the same girl I used to be. Thank God every day for it, because whoo-wee. But yeah, it has to be something new if you're going back. Bottom line, that's number 2. Okay? So yeah, like, new shit. And it's just like, speaking of new shit, like, do I even want to spin the block and bring all of my new shit that I have learned, that I have experienced, that just all of the good lessons that I have learned and all of just the new shit that I have, do I really want to spin it and put it back on the same person on the same block that I came from? Like, it's just like, why the fuck do I want to bring new shit back to the same ugly place? Like, I mean, I could make it new again. Well, you can't make it new again because it was never new, but I can make it new. I guess I could do it up, but it's just like, well, I want to go backwards. But then again, it's like, I don't know. It's just, that's why I'm saying, like, it's muddy emotions with spinning the block. And that's why I had to talk about it, because I don't really know how I feel, because I feel like it's different in spinning the block with certain people. Like, say you're going to spin the block with just an ex. Like, okay, like, that's, yeah, mediocre. Now, let's say you spinning the block on your first love. Now, how do you feel about that? Me, I don't know. I just feel like it's different. With my first love, like, I feel like if I don't even want to bring it up, but it's tricky. I might have to double back on that. I would have to think deeply, because my first love is different than just a regular ex to me. In my personal experience, like, it's different. Like, baby, I might with my first love, but with a regular ex, I just wouldn't, because baby, I did what I did, you know, I probably ended it anyway. So, you know, I'm gonna just tuck up the deuces and, you know, head to the left, you know, and get my shit. But now that first love, you know, your first love was just like, everything was probably blissful. Like, it was just good times. Like, it was just straight good times. So it's just like, I mean, it might be cool to spin the block, but do I want to go back? Do I really want to go back? Like, and like, going back involves just, now you have to go back and you have to sit and low-key talk about, no, not low-key, you have to sit and talk about the whole situation, you know, that did happen, which was tricky and sticky, okay? Like, you have to talk about that. You have to being a grown-up about that. You gotta like digest that first, and then, you know, going back to someone that you kind of did dirty, you know, you gotta like come a certain way. Like, now you gotta fall in line with different types of rules, and it's like they have guidelines. It's just like, it's too strict. I don't like anywhere that's too strict. Like, I just can't deal with strictness. Like, I'm not a strict person. Like, I just, no, why are you so strict? And I just feel like spinning the block, it just involves too much restriction. Like, it's gonna be too many rules and set. I mean, there's gonna be too many rules in place when I go back. Like, I can't do this, I can't do that. You're gonna be having my, like, it's just too fucking much. Like, but then again, it's like all the good stuff that does come with spinning the block. Like, that was a good person, you know, this, that, and the third. But it's just like, I don't really know if I like rules, because the rules turn me off. Like, I don't want to have rules. I'm sorry. Like, I don't. And then another portion is resentment. When you spin the block and, you know, y'all fell out on, you know, not so good terms, like, that person could be holding resentment, or you could be holding resentment to that person. And it's just like, that's too deep. Like, you gotta unpack all that shit, get through that shit. You know, you gotta forgive, okay? When you spin the block, you have to forgive whatever the fuck that happened back then. You have to forgive and forget. And I mean that, like, also seriously. Like, and that's the other thing. It's just like, can I forgive and forget? Because not, like, people can say they forgive and forget, but you bringing the shit back up when we argue, I hate that shit. I don't like that shit. I just can't stand behind that shit. Like, me, I'm the type of person, once I say my piece and I get everything that I need to get out, and I have forgiven you, and you told me you forgave me, I'm done with it. I ain't gonna bring that shit up ever fuck again. it is what it is. Because even if I know that I want to bring it up, I know that I can't bring it up. And it's going to probably cause some inner conflict with myself. And that shit I'm not with. So that's why I probably wouldn't spin the block, because it's just too much inner conflict I would have with myself. Like the rules, I would be like, I don't really want to follow this shit, but I know that I have to, because, you know, you got to rebuild trust. Like that's what comes with spinning the block too. You got to build trust again and shit. Like, oh, how easy it is to, you know, break somebody's trust, but how hard it is to rebuild trust. That shit is probably like building the fucking Great Wall of China. Just that shit is just long and just hard and just strong. Like it's just a lot. Like I don't know, but it's just a lot that comes to spinning the block. Like too many emotions. But like I said, for that one person, I think everyone has that one person that they would spin the block for. Especially like when it comes to like your first love versus just a regular ex, I'm definitely would pick my first love. I would spin the block. I would. Maybe, you know, but like I said, I don't really know, because it's just a lot of whole lot of shit going on, because I just don't like do-overs. I don't know. Maybe it's like, I don't know. It's just sticky. But yeah, so let me know what y'all think about spinning the block, or have y'all ever spent the block? That's what I want to know. Have you ever spent the block, and how did it go for you? Because if I do consider spinning the block, I want to know, like, what's the results of people that actually last after spinning the block? Because like you have to build a whole new relationship, like, and it's just like, it's not gonna, what if you had a good relationship in the beginning and now like you don't know if it's gonna go so well when you spin the block? Because what the first time was so great. Is it a possibility that you can do it great again? I mean, the world will never know. I mean, I don't know. So you tell me what it is, and definitely I would love to hear it. So yeah. Anyway, let's get right into That's a Fact, because I got a good little That's a Fact for you today. And it's coming from, of course, you know, healthline.com, because I don't know, I like healthline.com. But my question was, what is the difference between a left brain and a right brain? Because I was watching the news just one day while I was getting dressed at my parents' house, and there was someone being interviewed about, you know, college students in different majors, you know, that are connected to like different jobs and shit. And she brought up the difference between a left brain and right brain. And I was like, what the fuck is that? So here are my findings. So it says, if you're mostly analytical and methodical in your thinking, the theory says that you're left-brained. If you tend to be more creative or artistic, you're right-brained. This theory is based on the fact that the brain's two hemispheres functions differently. Okay, and it says this first came to light in the 1960s. So, okay, this is history, okay? So, okay, so you didn't know, but pick which brain that you are. That's cool. I'm definitely both, because I feel like I can definitely, my major in college is definitely more left-brained, but like this, what I really like to do and like the shit that I really like to do on my free time is definitely more on my right brain. And like, I feel like I have a good mix of both. And yeah, so you're welcome, girl. Let me know what kind of brain you have. Okay, y'all, so I'm just trying to make sure that, you know, we have the best sexual activity that we can in this lifetime. We only get one life. So I'm going to tell y'all about these taste vitamins. No good night ends without having your taste vitamins, okay? Take these before you even walk out the house, better yet. So these taste vitamins, if you didn't know, these are packed with premium natural ingredients such as banana powder, strawberry powder, mango powder, pineapple powder, and other different powders. So they're definitely organic and they're good, you know? Definitely, they help us improve our natural pH levels, because, you know, humans don't normally have a natural, you know, sweet taste to us. So these taste vitamins should give us that little nice sweet touch, you know, to our personal fluids. So, you know, when it's that time, baby, okay, you just look just like you taste, okay? I mean, you taste just how you look, okay? So definitely, I'm gonna help you get you some taste pills, so don't even worry about it, sis, okay? So use the code In Her Element to get you a little couple dollars off your first bottle. But better yet, get you a couple bottles, because baby, you gonna see the difference, baby. He gonna suck you through the night, I promise. Okay, so you already know what time it is. I'm not even I don't even need too much introductions, but it's on the pillow kick it, okay? Today's topic is fucking in the workplace, okay? Fucking the coworkers. How do we feel about fucking the coworkers? I mean, I definitely have participated in this and will never do it again. Never, ever, ever do it again, because I personally don't recommend it, but I'ma just, like I said, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I can't just be on this bitch and talking about, oh, don't do it, and when I did it. So yeah, I did it, but will I do it again? Fuck no, never again. But it's hard working with fucking attractive people. That's what I want to say. It's so hard working with attractive people, and I feel like each month that I get to know people like in like the realms of what I want to like finally do in my forever life, it's just like, fuck, I can't fuck you, even though the opportunity is there too. I can't do it because you know why? I can't put that on my good conscience and my good reputation. Like, reputation is everything, okay? So I can't do that, like, maybe back in the old days, but now I can't. I just can't do it. I can't do it, even though I really want to ride that dick into the sunset. It's just not possible because, you know, I care about money more than that dick. And I just want to have a more business relationship than, you know, personal. So, yeah, but I definitely will say it's definitely hard working with attractive people. So, yeah, but I would never, definitely not recommend you sleeping with the coworkers, especially if you're working not your forever job. Like if you're just working a job to pay your bills. No, I mean, a quick little slip up, a quick little fuck, you know, like I said, a quick little instant fuck, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, a little slip up here and there. Baby, just don't get too deep. Don't dive deep with that man. Let that man dive deep into the sea once, and then you leave him alone, okay? Even though I'm talking about, even if that was the best dick you ever had and he gave you that good mouth, sis, I just don't think that you deserve someone that gets paid the same check as you. I feel like you deserve someone just a lot better. Like, yeah, that's what my issue was. Like, fucking someone with the same check, no, that's not cute. It's just not it. Especially, like I said, that's not your forever job. Yeah, fucking an employee is not the thing to do. Now, fucking the boss or the employer, I can maybe get behind that, but not too deep, because baby, when that shit hits the fan, are you still gonna have some income? So you should definitely think about that, even though you are, you know, getting that mouth from that man, okay? And just know, keep it player when you are fucking the boss. Like, don't let that man think you like him oh so much, because he already got the power of being the boss. Don't give him that much power too. Like, have a balance, because you don't want the power to get all in his hands and then you end up without a job or just looking crazy and all you got was some dick out of it. So, you know, just be mindful. That's what I would say when you're fucking your coworkers. Be mindful. Like, yeah, and there's a saying, don't shit where you eat at. Whatever, you know what that saying is. Yeah, I feel like that's what fucking your coworkers is, because that's what my mom told me when I was doing this. She was like, why would the fuck would you do that? Anyway, we're not even gonna talk about that. But yeah, no, it was the best decision that I've ever made. So yeah, never again. Just no, sis, you deserve somebody better. And there's 7 billion people in this world, so baby, pick somebody else. Just pick somebody else. But you know, I love to, you know, tell y'all the facts. So, baby, what does the study say? Okay, this is coming from Forbes.com. Okay, so you already know what that means. And if you don't, then you probably shouldn't even be here, because, baby, Forbes. Okay, but yeah, this is coming from Forbes, and it says this article is titled, "These 6 surprising office romance stats should be a wake-up call for organizations." This is juicy. I haven't read the article, but just by the title, it's giving real juice, okay? I'm loving it. So first, let's start off with more than half of employees have engaged in an office romance. Oh, wow. It says, according to the survey produced by jobsitevault.com, 58% of employees have engaged in a romantic relationship with a colleague. A surprising 72% of those over 50 years old have been romantically involved with a coworker. Over 50? Over 50? You over here fucking in the office? Okay. I love that for y'all. Okay? But I didn't expect the 50-year-olds to fucking suck in the office. It got me looking. I'm gonna start looking at the old folks a little differently now. Like, what you be doing in the office? You dirty. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. Get going, okay? Have y'all ever watched Big Mouth? Like, if you watch Big Mouth, you get this scene. But, like, there was a scene where there was, like, a whole smush room, like, in the fucking office, like, because the fucking at work got out of hand. Like, they was fucking all over the office, so they made them a room just to fuck in. Like, should that be a thing in real life? Like, should we have like a special, break room for sex? Just if you want to get your little rocks off, while you in the office, like, I don't recommend that it should be like fully open in glass. I don't feel like you should have an audience. I feel like it should definitely be private if it was to be considered. But I probably wouldn't use it because no, you don't deserve that show. But for people that want to, it might be a good idea. I don't know. You may get more work done. I don't know. But yeah. So anyway, number 2, almost half, 40% in like parentheses of employees don't know their company's policy regarding office romance. Duh. What the fuck? Why would we? Duh. If I'm gonna fuck somebody, I'm gonna fuck him. I don't care about no policy. I'm fucking that man because I'm loving the way that he's looking and I'm loving the way that he's saying. And he already told me that he gonna eat this pussy from the back, from front to back. So I don't give a fuck about the policy. Who cares about the policy? If someone is gonna fuck somebody, we gonna do it. Like, the policy. Well, anyway, that's beyond me. Number 3, almost 1 in 5 employees who were in a committed relationship have had an affair with a colleague. Whew, that's sticky. Although 19% of employees admitted to stepping out on their partners with a colleague at work, a surprising 44% of employees have known colleagues who have had affairs at work or on business trips. Now, the business trips, that is what I can say. I can't really fuck with a man that does a lot of business trips. I can, but I can't because not the corporate ones. Is that a blue collar job or is that a white collar job? I don't know. Whatever the collar is in the briefcase, him going on business trips, no, I don't like that shit because what are you doing up in them hotels? Because I know that y'all all be on the same floor, haha, kiki giggles, drinking and shit. No, I'm not with that. No. We not finna be doing that. Especially not you in a suit and tie and then you gonna let your hair down, and get in the pool with this bitch. I'm not with it. No. Keep it strictly business and and all them conferences and shit. Yeah. Nah, pass it. Cause that's definitely where they be fucking and sucking at the most. Okay? Probably doing it up. And I don't even like that. And that's not even setting good in my head. And I don't even like that for me because I have a peaceful mind and that's not bringing me peace. So I'm cool off him. Yeah, definitely the affairs at work, that's where people spend their times at. So, you get a little close with somebody, you might, start catching a vibe and it's like, oh, we did smash. Oops. So I definitely have been in this position before, and it's not a good place to be. So no, keep it business at work, okay? Keep it business. Number 4, though, most couples keep their relationship a secret. Yes, this, okay? This. It says, it's not only cheaters who keep their relationship a secret. Most of employees, 64%, who had participated in an office romance kept it a secret, and only 16 were comfortable enough to tell everyone, including their superiors, about their relationship. First of all, I'm not about to just kiss and tell and be like, oh yeah, I'm smashing him. I ain't telling a soul. I'm not telling nobody that I'm fucking this man because I know I shouldn't even be fucking this man. I'm trying to hide it and keep it a secret from my goddamn self. I'm trying to not even admit to myself that I'm fucking this man. I'm trying to be like, oh my God, like I'm over here trying to process it. Like I couldn't stand behind telling somebody else that I'm fucking somebody when I'm trying to hide it from myself because I shouldn't even be messing with him in the first place. But not 16% telling everybody. Hey, baby, if that's what you like to do, that's what you like to do. But I think you should keep your business, especially if you're married, and you should definitely be ashamed and yeah, you should keep it a secret. Yeah, most definitely. Oh, speaking of this might have to do, tie into that whole Nia Long situation. Poor Nia Long, because he's disgusting. Anyway, moving on. 5, a whopping 18% of employees reported having a random hookup with a coworker. Oh, according to Vault.com, 18% of employees reported that they have had a random hookup with a coworker. I mean, like I said, a quick fuck. A quick fuck, it does happen, but you still gotta tell your partner because you can't just go home like nothing happened. I mean, I'm not saying tell your partner immediately, but you gotta tell your partner that you fucked somebody at work. I'm sorry, you have to come clean. You gotta come clean and do what you do, but it would be respectful. It would be nice. So, yeah. 6, almost 3 in 4, 72% would participate in an office romance again, if given the chance. Not you gonna do it again. Not you standing beside what you stood on. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I think the whole fucking your coworkers, it's an exciting thing to do. Like, you shouldn't be doing it, but you get that thrill. It's a thrill. And I hope it's not causing no pain to your household while you over there fucking at work. So, But, so, let me know what y'all think about fucking at work. Have y'all fucked at work? Because, I mean, we all probably have it once here or there. Because, I mean, yeah. So, let me know or don't. I mean, I probably shouldn't be in your business anyway. So, that's yours. Never mind. Anyway, moving on. Let's get right into my flowers of the week, okay? I kind of low-key have a couple. I'm not even going to lie because I met a couple dope people this week. So first, let's start off with, I went to Vegas. What was it? I think it's almost been like 2 weeks or a week and a half ago. But yeah, that plane ride, boy, oh my God. That shit was just wild, okay? So I was sitting in a good, spot on the plane. And I think I might have to start paying for my seats on the plane because them is where the business people be at, because that's where I need to connect with people at, because baby, I was up in the sky getting good knowledge, okay? So shout out to Mr. Nick, okay? Shout out to you, Mr. Nick, for putting me on game to, just whatever I want to do in life. I appreciate all the good shit that you've given me. I'm definitely, we gonna chop it up in the future when I get, where I need to be, okay? So shout out to that man because he didn't have to tell me the shit that he was telling me. Like, I just love strangers that, are just so willing to, just put me on the shit that I didn't know. Like, I love getting put on to like business shit or just opening my mind to just different shit. So I appreciate you, sir. Much love. Second, who's getting my flowers is my stats teacher, okay? Shout outs to Dr. Marfi. Shout outs to that man because he, gave your girl a little extra time on that test. Okay, I appreciate it greatly. And the grade is showing. So, and he's just a nice guy. Like, he just be helping me, okay? And I appreciate it because I probably wouldn't be passing. So, much love. Thank you, sir. Number 3. Now, speaking of my stats teacher, he's the one who put me on to this beautiful lady that I didn't even know about. But she is a professor. Well, she was a professor at my school and at just schools in the area. And her name is Sion Proctor. She is, let me get her credentials because she is an amazing woman, okay? And just tip, okay, she is a Black minority woman. I know she is mixed, but I know she has Black in her blood, okay? Because, yeah. So Dr. Proctor is a geoscientist, explorer, space artist, and astronaut, okay? Let me run that back. She is a geoscientist, explorer, space artist, and an astronaut. What? A fucking astronaut. A minority woman is an astronaut. Did you know? So I just want to say shout outs to you because, okay, what you're doing for the girls is crazy, okay? And you definitely should go check out her website. She has her own website. It's called drsionproctor.com. I might even leave her website because every Black woman should know about her because she's doing something for us. Okay, the history. Okay, she put it on for the girls and she's teaching people too. So thank you so much for doing what you do, Black astronaut. I appreciate you and all the work that you have put forth for me to, take that step, in science because there's not a lot of Black women in science. So I look up to her a lot. So thank you, Dr. Proctor, baby. Keep doing what you're doing. So yeah, y'all, I think I'm gonna get out of here because your girl has a lot of stuff to do this weekend. She has a lot of just, I got a lot of work to do this weekend. I gotta love on me a little bit more. I might take myself out because I haven't been, feeling the best. So I might, hit the town. Probably not, but I'm probably just gonna, I don't know, but we gonna figure it out. So, girls, just stay up, stay positive, keep doing what you're doing, and we gonna talk soon. Bye, sister.